Welcome to the road to $1 million in cryptocurrency live stream. I'm going to document my journey over the next 300 days to see if it's possible to become a crypto millionaire. Now, if you're new, my name is Sash. I'm an entrepreneur and I believe in financial education because that is the only way you and I are going to build financial independence. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and join me on this journey. This is day 10. Let's start. And this, my friends, is why we did not buy the Ketchup token yesterday. This is the reason. So predictable. But anyways, we'll come back to that and we'll look at exactly what happened with the Ketchup yesterday, as well as where our position is right now. In the meantime, I am going to jump over to Twitter and fire off a tweet. Let's say something. Let's see. At Fishswap at Ketchup. I'm invested for the long. Yo. Hashtag BSC. Hashtag. Let's see. Hashtag Fishswap. Hashtag crypto. And hashtag 1 million. 1 million chickens. Oh, I love it. All right. PS, we're live. Okay, cool. So let's jump over to YouTube and grab the link. And obviously just make sure that my speakers are not turned up. And grab the link. All right, cool. There we go. And tweet. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Yo, welcome everybody. Welcome. The brothers is in the chat. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. All right, guys, I have a brand new update on the spreadsheet. I've been working really hard on this, by the way. So I actually, for the first time in a very long time, have the link available for you in the description. So if you want to be tracking, which by the way you should, tracking your crypto investments, feel free to use that. I highly recommend that you do track. But so what I've done here in the spreadsheet, let's give you a slightly larger view. All right. So as you can see, this of course is the copy. I will be using a different version to update my work, but it's got some of my data in there, so feel free to use it. All right, cool. So let's actually open up the real spreadsheet. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Okay, so exactly the same thing that you just saw. And if you're brand new, if you're just kind of joining us for the first time, we are on the road to earning, hopefully, fingers crossed, over the next 300 days, at least $1 million in cryptocurrency. But how are we going to do it? We're going to do it by applying some traditional financial principles, some traditional investing principles. And we're going to look for some projects that are relatively new, but offer really, really high yields in terms of farming. So to give you a little glimpse of what you're looking at on screen right now, I am a cryptocurrency miner. I've been doing so for about 6 months now. And in the first two sections here, these first two charts, you kind of see how, I mean, I could make this a little bit bigger, but just as an overview, you kind of see that I have an Ethereum mine, I have a Bitcoin mine, and then on the bottom two charts here, just as a really quick explainer, I have a Fishswap position, which is currently basically decentralized finance. Minting is the new mining on decentralized finance. And on the right side here, the brand new project, which we started yesterday, and I'm excited to talk about. So let's go over our earnings over the last little while. Okay, so let me zoom in so you can obviously see. All right, let's do that a little bit more here. Okay. So what are you looking at and why should you care? Well, on our road to $1 million, we needed to pick a few very important vehicles. And the ones that I picked, I started out with mining, which you can see is investment number one. And that's been the main source of revenue for a long period of time. I'll show you the chart in just a sec. That is mining Bitcoin and Ethereum, two separate mines. Okay, that's bringing in about $10,000. Of course, this would have been like double the value had the market not tanked recently, so hopefully that'll go up again. I've tried to hold on to a lot of my position. All right, the second section here, which is the brand new section, is Ketchup Finance. I didn't update that in a while. I gotta go in and check how we're doing there. And we'll also talk about, we'll look at the chart. We will look at the chart and see if our prediction came true. All right, so in this section here, the third investment that I have is a Fishswap position, very similar to Ketchup, very similar to PancakeSwap if you're familiar with that. It's basically a way for us to lend money to the pool. In other words, provide liquidity and earn interest. And we earn lots and lots of interest, lots of sweet interest. Okay, so this says, cannot hear you on Facebook. Not sure if it's my device or your mic has stopped working. It looks like my microphone is working fine. If you guys are having trouble hearing me on the other platforms, just let me know in the comments and I will try to fix it. But I'm pretty sure we are fine on this side. Everything's pretty much the same as it was. And so I think we should be good. If you guys can let me know in the comment section on the other platforms if you can hear me all right. That would be super helpful. I'd appreciate that. All right, cool. And obviously the last section here is the fourth investment, which is our diversification. All right, I own several projects, and I'll be sure to show that to you sometime very soon. But basically, that's just altcoins or other projects that I believe in for the long term. All right, and of course, yesterday we did cash out about $1,000 and used that as liquidity in the form of the DAI token. And so that's something that I also added in here, which came out directly from Fishswap, which is why that value is a little bit lower. So you could say total earnings over the last 6 months after the dip is around $13,500, or around 53,000 dirhams. And net earnings after expenses, about $3,500. All right, total daily at the moment, at present, right now, is around $203 per day. And estimated monthly revenue for now, after the first month, being in this DeFi space, is around $6,000 per month. So let's give you a little bit of a snapshot as to what the charts look like. And I thought this was, I'm actually quite proud of myself. Let me know what you guys think of this, actually. I'm quite proud of myself. Let's see here. All right. Okay, cool. So this is Ethereum mining, all right? And as you can see, Ethereum mining has been pretty good. It's actually been really, really good. But then over the last over the last few weeks, we've tanked in value a lot. Actually, we've tanked a lot in value, and so that's something I'm quite bummed about, to be honest. But I hope that we can get back up there. Okay, so about 34K in Ethereum mining right now. It was like way over 60K. So that's roughly about 2x that, just under around $20,000. But then obviously Ethereum tanked, so you know, what can we say? Average price right now, average daily income through mining, $52. $52. All right, cool. And here is our Bitcoin mining. All right, so Bitcoin right now, we're currently doing. This is obviously the monthlies here. April was an amazing month. My entire farm was on. I did have to switch off lots of my farm to conserve energy and obviously balance out the income. So right now you could say we've only earned about $3,000 in Bitcoin, and that's about 11K in dirhams. Average value, $10. Not that great. What I'm really excited about are the DeFi projects over the long term. Fishswap being one of them. We started at the very beginning of May, or rather the very last day of April. So we've basically minted for the entire month of May. And to be honest, I did lose a little bit of cash on Fishswap because of the drop in price. My average buy-in price, you could say, was around 25 cents. It's now around 12 cents or so. We'll go ahead and check that out. But I did calculate my value to be around $2,800 in May. And that obviously includes the money that I invested. All right. So you could say here, after I pulled out my DAI, I did end up with around $2,000 in liquidity. And so that's still minting away. Still daily average price is looking at around $100. We'll go in and we'll check the values in just a sec. And then the brand new project, Ketchup. Ketchup farming, Ketchup swap, or Ketchup Finance, I don't know, what do you call it? But anyways, we call it Ketchup. It's Ketchup, you guys, it's Ketchup. So Ketchup is exactly like Fishswap. You lend money and you print money. Okay, so that's the simplest way of saying it. And their farming went live yesterday. I will look at some of the damage that was caused from that. But yeah, so here we have done only 1 day so far. I need to go in and check that value. The last update was around $38. All right, so let's actually have a look at the chat one more time. The brother says, right. The brothers, I'm Mohammed Tamim. Hey, man. Yay, what's up, man? It's good to see you again. I'm glad that you were able to join us. Are you guys having trouble hearing my microphone? Is there an audio problem? Just let me know, you guys, please. I can hear you. Do you remember me? Yes, of course I remember you, my friend. All right, somebody says, what happened to your... Okay, perfect. No problem. No problem. Awesome. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and check out what we've been doing, you guys. What have we been doing on Fishswap? Okay, so let me move this over to this side. And let me just make sure I am signed in here. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Okay, and let's hit the refresh button right there. Refresh. And connect to our Binance Smart Chain wallet. Okay, so because we withdrew about $1,000 yesterday, that means that our daily profitability on Fish is down slightly. So we were doing over 1,000 tokens per day. Now we're doing around 683, which is the equivalent of around $85. So let's go ahead and put that in. Let's go ahead and put that in. So that is, let's see what that is again, 683. All right, 683, super small, but as you can see, I got the same chart here. And so, like I said, if you want access to this, you can find it in the description below. And so you can learn to track your own investments. So if I were to make that a little bit bigger so you can see, that was the amount we cashed out yesterday. So I just subtracted that amount, which today, it's actually good that we cashed it out yesterday, because in today's value, fish kind of obviously dropped since yesterday. In today's value, that's only around $872. But in yesterday's value, that was over $1,000, which is really cool. All right, cool. So 683, we might actually end up going to $700 pretty soon. All right, and let's go ahead and check out the ketchup position. The ketchup position, yo. All right, so as you can see, we are now, we are down, yo. We are down. Let's actually address this here. Let's address this. All right, let me make this like really big. And let's look at the damage, you guys. Let's look at the damage. So right around the time the live stream started, we were around here. If you remember, like from yesterday's live stream, I said, and I quote, I am not buying the ketchup token. And we didn't. We did not buy the ketchup token because I knew this was going to happen. And it's really predictable. Okay, so when you have a really small supply of tokens in the market, the demand typically becomes a little bit more aggressive and the price can rise very, very quickly. Of course, lots of people can dump it too, but that's what happens when there's a scarce supply. And so yesterday, before the farming started, we had only around 220,000 in circulation. And so after the farming, you can see what happened here. Lots of farmers probably staked, minted, and sold. And they sold all the way from around $2.9 all the way down to about, what was the lowest we got to? 10 cents. 10 cents. That is crazy. That's like 30x drop. It's crazy, yo. It's crazy, but it is sort of, you know, slowly trickling back up to around 30 cents here. So hopefully we'll get there. We actually don't care because we did not buy this token, but we instead used our stable coin to provide liquidity. So let me show you what that's doing right now. So let's go over to pools. Alrighty. So this particular pool that we're part of, as you can see, it dropped a lot. It dropped considerably in terms of yield. It's now around 4% per day, which is kind of normal for these pools. And that's what I'm currently doing on Fishswap anyways. So we've got about $1,000 worth of liquidity in there, $998 after fees, of course. What I did yesterday was I took out some of what I minted and I put it directly into the ketchup pool. So let's just go ahead and calculate the total here. So 185.2 plus 78.4. All right, so okay, so not that great, but to be expected, of course. Around 263 ketchup tokens. So let's go ahead and put that into the spreadsheet. 260, what was it? 263. 263.6. All right, cool. So around $47, which is, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, yo. Okay, so actually that might be a little bit better now that the price has gone up a little bit. What is the price right now? 24 cents. So we're sitting at around 24 cents, but my value here is only 18 cents. So let's go and update that. 24. $63. Not too bad. Not too bad. If it stays around 20 something cents, 24, 25, maybe even 30 cents, that might be a really cool time, yo. That might be a really good time. So you could say that to date, we've minted about $63 over the last 24 hours, which is really awesome. I love being able to print money. So what we'll do here is we will harvest this. But let's go ahead and harvest the fish first. Okay, let's harvest the fish first. I'm going to choose the harvest all button. This might not work. Let's see the gas fees. Yo, gas fees are pretty high today, you guys. Gas fees are pretty high today. Let's see if it actually extracts both of those things. There's usually a visual glitch here. Alrighty. By the way, if this does not end up working, so in other words, you try to extract or harvest and it just doesn't extract or harvest, you don't pay the gas fee on the Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so that's something I just want you guys to be aware of there. Okay, so you can see like some of it did not, some of it did. So we'll just head over to the pool section and we will harvest this amount as well. All right, so let's harvest that. Let's wait a couple seconds. So we have about 15,900 right now, plus whatever we minted yesterday. And so we'll put that back into the pool. So compounding is what we're doing every single day. I'll show you the method behind the madness. So about 686 in total. 686. Where is my fish? 686 in total. About $85. Okay, so let's go ahead and put max and put it back in. All right, so why do we do this? Why do we do this? Why do we do this? We do this because we want to earn something called compound interest over time. We want to build wealth. And in order to do so, we're applying this traditional financial principle of investing over the long term. Even though this is a highly volatile, highly speculative asset class, we want to kind of use it like a long-term vehicle, the same way we would an ETF or a stock, I'm sorry, not a stock, an ETF or a mutual fund. All right, we want to invest over the long term, right? 1 year, 5 years, 10 years maybe, if this project exists for that long. We want to see if we can do that, right? Over the next, let's actually do some math here. Excuse me. All right, compound interest calculator. Compound interest calculator. Alrighty, compound interest calculator. All right, so right now, let's say we have $2,000 in there. Of course, we did remove some liquidity, but we still have about $2,000 in there. We are earning about 3.85%. Let's go ahead and put in 3.8% per day, 3.8% per day. Let's say we leave it in there for 1 year. All right, we want to compound daily, which means every day we're going to take that money out and put it back in. We're going to take the interest rather out and put it back in. And that is going to give us, how much is it going to give us? $1.633 million after 1 year. And you'll notice this is just compounding every day, just putting it back in, reinvesting every day, every day, every day. Is that correct? 1.6, what? Crazy, man, crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, wow. Interesting. This has to be incorrect. Am I looking at the right value here? Yeah. No, something's wrong with this calculator, you guys. Initial deposit, 3.8%. Let's just use 3. Maybe this calculator is getting confused here. Okay, this calculator is definitely getting confused. I'm not sure why it's showing us such a high value, or maybe I'm just reading this wrong. 400,000, 1 million, 2.6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like maybe do this math on my own, but that calculator is definitely wonky today. I'm not sure what's happening there. But anyways, you get the idea. By reinvesting every single day, by just taking your interest, reinvesting it every day, you get to earn some crazy, crazy returns. So let's do the same thing here. Let's harvest from both the pools and put it back into the Ketchup pool. Okay, so gas fees super high. Yo, super high gas fees, man. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, it harvested one of them. Alrighty. Where's my ketchup, man? Where's my ketchup? Okay, contract completed. So, yeah, unfortunately, that harvest all button doesn't always work. So let's go ahead and do the same thing here. Let's click harvest, and let's click confirm. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so now we've harvested our dye pool and we've harvested our ketchup pool. Let's try and capture some of that sweet ketchup interest and put it back in. Again, make sure you have enough BNB in your wallet to cover these fees, because they are really quite high on this pool here. All right, cool. So now we have a total of 261. So let's actually put that in. That's our final value, 261 tokens. Oh, give or take, we did have 263. What is going on here? 263. Maybe some of it's in my wallet. Okay, some of it's definitely in here. All right, whatever. So you could say that over the last 24 hours, we have earned, let's see, what have we earned? Let's do 100, about $63 there. And still we're at a daily average here of about $100. So over the course of just these two pools, just both of these liquidity pools on Fishswap and Ketchup, we have effectively replaced our mining revenue, which is really, really awesome. If you take a look at my spreadsheet, you'll see how much money I spent for the mining equipment. It's crazy. It's crazy. So in order to get to such high values here, I've had to spend quite a lot of money. Let's actually look at mining profitability over the last 24 hours. So let's make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Okay. Right. So $10 on Bitcoin, I believe. Yeah, $10 on Bitcoin. $53 on ETH. $10 on Bitcoin, $53 on ETH over the last 24 hours. So as you can see, together that's only about like 60 something dollars. Our liquidity farming is totally replacing that. Plus, it does not cost any electricity. We don't have to obviously spend tens of thousands or maybe even hundreds of thousands of dirhams or dollars, for God forbid, to actually buy the equipment. We just have to like provide liquidity. It's crazy. It's amazing. Let's head over to the comment section here. Let's see if anybody is saying anything that we missed. All right, cool. So Mr. The Brothers, aka Muhammad Tamim, says, "Can I have your Instagram?" Thank you so much for reminding me. If you don't have any of my other social media handles, you'll find them in the description below. I'm not sure if that's available on live stream actually, but I'm pretty sure I updated it. And so, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I should actually put in my TikTok address on there. Have not been making TikTok content for a while, but yeah, I will put that in there as well very soon. And then obviously Facebook, so that's available. By the way, how have you guys been doing? How is your Ketchup investment looking? Let me know in the comments, you guys. Let me know in the comments how your Ketchup is doing. All right, let's see here if we have any other. Okay, this is really, really interesting. All right, so yeah, we're still hovering around 24 cents here, you guys. By the way, I'll have a video coming out pretty soon showing you what this Ketchup platform looks like, how it works, how I'm personally investing in it, and most importantly, if you want to get money out, how does that work? I'll make sure to have a video to that, a tutorial style video to that in the description below. or rather on the channel very soon. I'll probably record it today, and so yeah, let's see. All right, do we have any other comments here? No other comments. So let's head over to the next section, which is something I'm really excited about. If you guys are interested in starting your own online business, if you want to work from home and build your own income without the need for obviously working a job or anything like that, I want to invite you to attend our free workshop where we'll teach you how to create and sell online courses and obviously go from zero to sales in less than 60 days. Bluebrain is our company. We've been running it for over 3 years now, and I'm really excited about this. The workshop is totally free. Feel free to check it out in the description below. And with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me in today's live stream. Again, another short one, but hey, it's exciting, it's consistent, it's super scary and volatile, and I could completely fail. Always remember, do your own research before investing in anything, okay? Never ever make decisions based on what someone else says, what an influencer says, what a friend says, okay? Always do your own research, and always know your numbers. With that said, guys, please like this video if you found it valuable and helpful. You can follow me here on all these wonderful social media handles, okay? Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, of course. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Share the video if you haven't done so. Every time you do, the APR is going to go up, and we're going to be able to mint more tokens, which is awesome. And I want to say thank you for joining me on this journey. I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Take care.